One cool evening, Adaku decided to visit her dear friend Obianuju. When she arrived, she saw Obianuju sitting with a cheerful young man named John. John had a big, kind smile and warm eyes. He seemed like a very nice person. Adaku smiled at them, and they smiled back. Everything felt joyful and calm, just three good people enjoying each other's company. A few weeks later, Obianuju traveled to the village to get some food items. While she was away, Adaku thought it would be nice to check on John and see how he was doing. They sat and talked for a while, just friendly conversation. They laughed and talked about how much Obianuju meant to both of them. It was a kind moment between two people who cared about the same person deeply. But when Obianuju returned, she felt a small worry grow in her heart. She found out that Adaku had visited John. She didn't want to feel jealous, but the thought kept creeping into her mind. Was something going on between them? She wondered. Obianuju loved Adaku like a sister, and loved John very much. She didn't want to feel this way, but she couldn't help it. What Obianuju didn't know was that there was absolutely nothing to worry about. Adaku and John were simply friends who shared a kind conversation about the person they both cared about, Obianuju. Adaku would never hurt her friend, and John's heart belonged only to Obianuju. Time passed, and love triumphed. Obianuju and John got married. Their wedding was full of laughter, dancing, and the happy tears of friends and family. Adaku stood proudly by Obianuju's side, smiling with joy. Not long after, Adaku met someone special too, a gentle and loving man named David. When Adaku introduced David to Obianuju and John, they were so happy for her. David was kind, respectful, and made Adaku's eyes shine with joy. Soon enough, Adaku and David got married too. Their wedding was beautiful, filled with music, flowers, and the love of close friends. Even though they were both married now, Adaku and Obianuju remained the best of friends. They visited each other often, talked for hours, and laughed just like they used to as little girls. Their husbands, John and David, became good friends too, and the four of them often went on trips together, sharing stories and making happy memories. One day, Obianuju had exciting news. She and John were expecting a baby. Everyone was overjoyed. When the baby was born, they named her Joy, because that's exactly what she brought into their lives. Adaku adored little Joy, and would visit often to play with her, sing to her, and make her laugh. And so, life continued with love, laughter, and endless friendship. Obianuju and Adaku's bond stayed strong through the years, built on trust, kindness, and understanding. They had learned that true friendship isn't broken by misunderstandings, but only grows stronger with honesty and love. Little Joy grew up surrounded by warmth, a symbol of the happiness that blossoms from deep friendship and true love. This is how it all began. With two best friends, a lot of trust, and hearts full of love. Always remember, true friendship is a treasure. And when we talk openly and trust one another, joy will always find its way into our lives.